you guys, it's me Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So I am here with our new puppy. As I told you guys, we were purchasing a male from an American breeder. We bought him from Heart of the Corso, I think it is, Heart of the Corso, by a gentleman, Brandon Kuhn. Super awesome guy. He knew that I was absolutely in love with this male dog that he has. He's a super nice male by the name of Malachi. I think it's Black Pearl. No, Black Magic. It's Black Magic Malachi. Sorry. Anyway, so very, very, very excited. The Malachi was a co-own with him and Black Magic, and just a really, really nice male. You guys know me, I'm all about the structure. So anyway, so the gentleman that owned the dog offered me a breed quality male out of the litter, and this is him. So far his nickname is Mally. That's what they've been calling him. You guys know me. I'll figure out a really good name for him. He's on his way. We're fixing to leave right now to go and get the ears done at my vet. And so we'll have that done. I've got him in here because, standard practice for me whenever I get a new puppy is especially from a breeder I've never bought from before, but regardless, I quarantine. And then I do, preacher, get off the thing. And then I do my worming protocol. And I treat with, what is it called? Let me look here. I treat with Toltrazil. So I wormed him last night, wormed him today, worm him again tomorrow. We also did the Toltrazil yesterday. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with him. It's just what I do now. I just always make sure, no matter what, that I do that kind of stuff because it's not worth it. Whenever I bring in a dog from wherever, it doesn't matter if it's an import, if it's bought domestically, that's what I do. The only person I don't do that with is Reese, and that's just because I'm best friends with her and I know what she does. You know what I mean? So it's just a little bit different. But anybody else, that's just what I do. So he is a super duper sweet puppy. I stacked him up last night. He's a really good looking dog structurally. So I'm really super excited about it. I'm feeding him the Diamond Large Breed puppy right now. And, his stools are nice and firm and solid. They look really good. He drinks his water. He seems to be an extremely healthy boy. He has a nice double coat. He's shiny, so I think that the breeder, Brandon, did a really good job with him. Looks like he did. Looks to be a very healthy puppy. This dog is a co-own with them, so he will carry their kennel name. He will be titled and health tested, and they will also retain breeding rights on him. So basically how that kind of thing works, for those that don't know, is it basically means that through the paperwork, both of us own the dog. I own the dog physically, but they also own equal rights to his breeding ability. That doesn't mean that they own, like if I stud him out, that there's anything in that way, but it basically gives them the right to use him as stud whenever they want to. And what will happen with that is that I will take him to a vet locally, and I will have him manually collected, and then it will be chilled and kept first in storage so that whenever they need something, they can just contact the vet and have them send it to them. And so that's how that works. I know. So I've been thinking of a name for him. We'll see. I know. I was looking at some names with an M because his father's name is Malachi, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pick one like that or not. I really need to get to know his personality better. So this dog is I would say mostly American. I do believe he does have some import blood in him, but he is mostly American, if I'm not mistaken. I'm much more familiar with his father's pedigree and the dogs in his father's pedigree than his mother's pedigree. But overall, he's a really good looking dog, and he'll be a good dog to put to my dogs that that have a little bit more extreme features. So, you know, a dog like Suki, a dog like Etosha, you know, those kinds of dogs, even Velocity. He'd be a great dog to put to them in the same way that, like, we put Blondie to Achilles. This guy here will be a good dog to put to my females that could use some of that. I know. Belladonna is upset because this was where she had the 2 adoptee puppies. But I will say she was kind of getting over it. She's fine now. She's not depressed or anything. And so she was actually jumping out of the box quite a bit, as most mothers do whenever they start to notice the puppies are, you know, more self-sufficient and stuff. They jump out and they're like, all right. So anyway, so served its purpose, did very well. Now it's serving the purpose of kind of keeping this guy quarantined for a little bit until we can finish the worming protocol. He's got 1 more day of that. And then we'll probably actually do like 4 days of it. But he's in my room with me. He hangs out with me whenever I'm watching TV. And so anyway, like I said, we'll see what I'm going to name him, but his name will carry the kennel name of his breeder, which is standard practice whenever you purchase a breed quality dog from a different kennel. Same thing for me. I typically do not sell breeding rights, but on the off chance that I do, you know, that's what happens. Even Reese, whenever like, for example, the female that I sent over to Reese, Hydra, she'll carry my kennel name. So, yeah, so that's about it. Like I said, I know there's going to be people, they're going to be like, there's always those couple people, oh, keep his floppy ears. No, we're not going to. Don't even ask. We are literally fixing to walk out the door right now to go get the ears cropped. So, you know, it is what it is. And he's going to look really, really cute. It'll definitely really show off what his head is going to look like. And so anyway, so yeah, he's, like I said, a really decent dog. He has a super rear, super top line. His front is actually really decent. I don't know if it's quite as good as his father's, but it looks decent. And it's hard to tell his length of body yet, but he doesn't look square, but he doesn't look quite as long as his father. Other than that, he's a freaking replica of his father, which is really cool because I love his father. And Reese and I were joking about the fact that I got 2 replicas. I got Melina Jr., who we all know I call Mazakine. And then I got this guy here, which is basically a replica of his father, Malachi, which is really cool. Hi. 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 So anyway, I know. Yes, I do. I know. Yeah, you're going to go on a ride with us. You're going to go on a ride with us. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So anyway, I hope that you guys are having a good week. I do still have 1 more video from the snow, but I have to find the memory card. I had it on my bed, and then I don't know what I did with it, so I have to figure out where I put it. But I do still have 1 more video from the snow. We were practically out all day yesterday. Not yesterday, but whenever the snow was there. And oddly enough, there was still some snow when we got back from the vet on Monday. And Savannah did make a snowman. She made 2 of them, and there's actually still the remnants of those snowmen out in the yard right now. That's a record for me, is the longest I've ever seen snow last in Texas, which is pretty wild. So anyway, we got to get on the road. We got to, you know, put up the dogs and get this little guy. I know, yes, I know, I totally know. It's pretty wild that we just got back from there and it was a long drive, but yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to let y'all go. I hope you guys, like I said, are having a great day. I hope you look forward to seeing more of this guy. And I'll talk at you later. Bye.